Hey everyone, welcome to your channel. Hope you're having a great day. You haven't seen the last video about the King's Caves. Quite an interesting video actually, so feel free to go check it out. But in this video I'll be reacting to another game type one, which you haven't seen my last game type one, so feel free to go check it out. But reacting to games set in Scotland. I've seen some videos and under it. I mean, it said about the last one was about like Grand Theft Auto being like based in Scotland. These ones are actually more games that were actually set in Scotland, so it'd be quite interesting to see what's on this list, or if it's a list, I'm not sure. But it's like a historic talk about that sort of thing. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
You might not know it, but Scotland actually has a proud history of video games.
Industry top dogs Rockstar are from Scotland. They make the console version of Minecraft in Scotland.
Really?
Even Metal Gear Solid creator Hideo Kojima is Scottish.
And while that is a lie, Scotland has left an indelible mark
Yeah, I was going to say, Hideo Kojima is not Scottish.
on the industry, so why aren't more games actually set here?
Makes you wonder.
Stop, without mentioning a sports game, when's the last time you remember a game or even part of a game set in Scotland? Running away from Explosions Simulator Uncharted 4 A Thief's End features a pretty forgettable level in which Sam and Drake wander.
Wait.
Stop, without mentioning a sports game.
Wait, those Pro Evolution Soccer.
Without
Not that I'll
mentioning
play
a
football
sports
games,
game, when's the last time you
but they
remember a game or even part of a game
I
set in
suppose because it's
Scotland?
got the football names there, so I mean, I guess it makes
Running
sense.
away from Explosions Simulator Uncharted 4 A Thief's End features a pretty forgettable level in which Sam and Drake
Never really
wander
played
around
much
some
of
nondescript snowy
Uncharted,
mountains
so
that are apparently in Scotland. I was so excited when the story took them over here, but it was pretty gutting to find out that the enemies were still just the generic South African militia. I think the level would have been far more entertaining like this. Oh, you bastard! Stop, I'm a community officer!
Before Forza Horizon 4 came out, they claimed that it was set in Scotland, but they made two fatal flaws. They ignored the long and winding roads of the north of Scotland, and they set it in Edinburgh. And that barely counts. That's not fair. The game lets you dab on top of all of Edinburgh, which Glasgow
Forza Horizon 4 is based in Edinburgh.
does regularly, might I add. And any game that lets you do that, it's alright in my book.
You'd think someone would at least have a try at setting an
Kingdom Come
RPG here in the
Deliverance.
time of William
Isn't that a fairly new game?
Wallace or Mary Queen of Scots. Massive swords, riding horses, questionable accents. That sounds like a pretty rich vein to me. I mean, Rockstar are Scottish, and I know it's a bit.
Rockstar Scottish, that's interesting. Wait, so I want to go back a minute. I heard Rockstar Scottish. I heard they're Scottish in the
I mean,
last video.
Rockstar are Scottish, and I know it's a bit of a dead meme, but I think GTA set in Scotland
Oh.
would rich vein to me.
Was that a little Seth Rollins? I just want to go back there because it looks like Seth Rollins from like WWE. I don't know if they're actually using that as just a meme.
I mean, Rockstar are Scottish,
Yeah,
and I
sorry.
know it's a bit of a dead meme, but I think GTA set in Scotland would definitely have potential. While it's easy to go straight to
Yeah, most of the stuff I've actually seen is actually based in like the America, but then Rockstar itself is Scottish, so I know there are parts of the game that I mentioned in the last video that were based in Scotland, but if Rockstar itself is actually a Scottish like gaming company, then why wouldn't the games be based in more the Scottish just entirely instead of just having America? I don't know. Just what do you think about that? Let me know in the comments below. I just think it makes more sense. I know obviously there's a bit more to look at when it comes to America, like because more land per se, but I still think Scotland should get more credit for it, not just being a Scottish company, but let me know in the comments below. What you
or
think.
you just play as a wee Ned and rob corner shops and spray menchies. Think about the broader issues in Scotland you could satirise, especially now. Brexit, independence, and I mean there's enough terrible satire about Celtic and Rangers already. May as well let the professionals have a punt.
What would they do instead?
Right.
Set another GTA in America? What would you even parody?
I'd love a game
Yeah, what would you even parody? I mean, it would be better because it's a Scottish company. So like I said, it would be better if they actually settled in Scotland. 'Cause like Scotland, like I said before, like Scotland is more of a magical sort of place. It has sort of a lot more old architecture compared to. I'm not saying America doesn't have old architecture. I'm just saying, like, instead of just mostly because some of the GTA games have actually played in the past. Not I haven't really played many new ones, but it's mostly desert land and a few like streets here and there. But Scotland, it's like more streets and more historic land, castles. I mean, I don't recall there being many or if any castles in GTA. I could be wrong, but I just think it should be more. Bring some like old sort of architecture, nostalgia, sort of magical looking things there. I don't know.
In the same vein as the film Ned's, its ability to capture a really specific moment in time in Scotland is remarkable, as well.
Never seen Ned's. I know it was do gaming because this is supposed to do with gaming, but I mean, I never heard of Ned. I've watched a series called Still Game, which is quite funny actually. If any of you haven't seen that, by the way, for my subscribers, it's not Scottish because I'm presuming everyone Scottish has seen it. I recommend watching it because it's actually really good. Yeah, it is got a lot of Scottish Celtic language, so if you don't understand it, you might be able to get a few things here and there. But I I understood most of the words as soon as I actually watched that. But it's a great series. I think it's 9 seasons, so I do recommend watching that. I haven't really seen many other Scottish stuff. I've seen Nesbit was I think it's Scottish or was it Welsh? But Still Game's great.
Is utter bleakness.
So that's my question for you. What game would you have set in Scotland? I think I would go for Titanfall just to see how many of them were.
All right. He says Titanfall. What game should I say should be based in Scotland? Well, I know it's nothing to do with what game is based in Scotland, but I know like League of Legends, a game from Riot, they have a champion in the game character basically in the game called Lilia, and she has a Scottish voice. So maybe like if that sometimes they do like special events. It'd be nice if they did like a special like Scottish event maybe. No, I don't mean just like saying that the esports tournaments in Scotland. I mean maybe they did like a like special event like based in cause they do like Valorant and things like that. If they actually did certain parts of League of Legends like itself at Noxus or Ionia or something like that, if they did that and like based on like whatever the structure is supposed to be from that region in Runeterra, maybe they could put like a Scottish sort of effect or side of it there. But other than League of Legends, trying to think. Fortnite would be kind of interesting actually, because they always change maps there. Maybe they can base that in the like a map in Scotland. But other games in general, like RPGs or something like that, or sort of role playing type games. I'm trying to think of I reckon if you go more old school, like if they bring back some of the old games. I mean, I don't particularly like remake games, but if they actually continued it, I wouldn't mind seeing House of the Dead. House of the Dead games on the Dreamcast. They were actually pretty good. they bring back like some of those games in Basement Scotland, or even if they do Resident Evil. I mean, Resident Evil will be very good for that sort of thing as well, I reckon. Maybe if they do spin-off Star Wars stuff as well. I mean, certain Star Wars games they can probably base in Scotland. That's my opinion. I don't know. I'm trying to think of games that actually liked, but I would say like things like Sonic, but Sonic doesn't really. I just think things like Resident Evil personally, House of the Dead. Yeah, I'd say about those ones maybe. Be pretty cool.
Or crashed into the Clyde. Or maybe Far Cry 5, I have been told I'm a bit of a cult myself.
Far Cry, yeah.
At least I think that's what they were saying.
Well, they racing games, Ridge Racer, maybe they could do a Ridge Racer type thing, or maybe they do a proper Forza game with that sort of thing. I don't know.
Until next time, I'm Jordan Midler. See you later.
A very good yeah, I like the video. But yeah, if you like this video as well, and if you agree with what I said about Summoner Gaming, if you basically have more views on what games you think should be based in Scotland or whatever, feel free to comment below and hit that like button and smash that subscribe button and help me on my journey on YouTube. And I will see you next video. Take care and see you soon. Bye.